Hello, this is Judy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on day number 12 of Chrissy's Beautiful Life, the best of these sketches. And this is a really fun one. I see sunshine, a bunch of circles, a little tiny photo. Mine will probably be bigger. And a little journaling, but lots of splatters. So this is going to be fun for mixed media. It looks like there might be some stitching actually in the rays, I'm going to call them. So I'm going to do a little mixed media, and then I'm going to get some rays from paper and my photo, and it should be a fun layout. Probably a lot of session speed up, might take me a while, but you know, that's okay. I love to do this kind of a layout. So this is the photo. It's me and my husband. It's actually this year, last month, we went to a banquet. And I saw this in my stash. I thought I'd use it up because, you know, sun and rays and stars and moons. And and this, I thought of rays. And what I did for this one, because it has the rays, I'm going to try and use up a bunch of scraps that I had. And this was in my scrap thing I found while I was cleaning out. So I thought maybe I could incorporate some of those scraps. This is a scrap. This also made me think of the rays because of the lines. This is the stencil I'm going to be using. It's a sunshine kind of stencil from Close to My Heart. And I used this in a recent layout. And I thought I would maybe do Capture the Moment. I don't know. There's a lot of good titles on that. And they're black, so of course it goes with everything. And a piece of white daisy cardstock for my base. And I brought out my big quilting ruler. I don't quilt, I use it for scrapbooking. And I would use this to cut my pieces. So these are some of the scraps that I found, and I will of course get some more. But I will get my pieces together, and then we will do our background and then layer these, and it'll be great. So hang on for that. Okay, I brought out some inks I thought I would try, and I tested my sponges to see what colors were on them on some scrap paper. And that blue is not quite what I'm looking for, so I think I might have to try something else. But it might be just the color that was on here. No, that looks like it is the blue. All right, so I'm going to find another blue. All right, I brought out prize ribbon, and that is it there. And that looks a lot better. So it'll be prize ribbon, peacock feathers, and I'm going to do the scattered straw and fossilized amber. I'm just going to test these to make sure they are indeed what I want, because these are the colors that were on the sponges, not the actual ink colors. So that looks good. Now the scattered straw is a lighter yellow. I probably should have done this one first. That looks like the same, right? It's just a lighter color, so that's great. It'll be fine for what I'm doing. And the peacock feathers. I think this is the color that's on this sponge. Yeah, that looks really good. So now what I've done is taken the white cardstock, the white daisy from Close to My Heart, and put it onto my Cricut mat. This keeps my paper still, okay? And now I'm going to take my stencil, and I'm just going to tape it down so that it doesn't move while I'm stenciling. And you have to be careful. This stencil's got a lot of big open areas, and it can move, see? So when you're stenciling, you want to be really careful to not press hard on those edges of the stencil. Otherwise, it could go off, right? So I'm going to use the lightest color first. Make sure I get in there. It's already pretty, right? And I'm going to do a few of the yellow, and then I'll do the aqua or the peacock feathers, and then I will do the prize ribbon. I love how it has really dark here. It's let's add some of the fossilized amber to the center and even go darker. So now we'll do the big reveal. Isn't that pretty? All right, so now let's peel it off of here, and I bend my mat. Let's release the paper, so hopefully the paper doesn't get bent. This is a sticky mat. It must be because I was pressing so much on it. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to do some splatters. Okay, I brought out my box I use as a splatter box like Tim Holtz has. And it's just a tad short for 12 by 12. But until I find another box, I'll use this one. So I brought out my Dina Wakley gloss sprays that Close to My Heart carries. And these are pretty. Don't they look great? I'm going to save the white one for the end of the layout before I put my photo on. Hopefully I'll remember before I put my photo on. So right for now, I shook them up. They have to get that ball rolling in there to make sure that all the shine is distributed inside the bottle. And I'm going to just use the wand to do some splatters. All right, so that's good. That was the ocean. Now we'll go with the turquoise. Okay, now we'll go with, I'm going to try the gilt. I don't know if the cheddar will be too orangey, so we'll try the gilt. This is the gold. All right, so that is good for the gold. And we'll do white at the end, like I said. So now I need to let this dry a little bit. All right, this is dry. Look at, oh, isn't it so pretty? Look at the shimmer and shine of those dots. I almost hate to cover it up, right? Yep, it's dry. It dries fast. All right, so I cut a bunch of those papers and cut them into like sun ray shapes. And I also used the zip strip from this paper, and it has that aqua and yellow, so I thought it would be really nice for a border. I think I might have to put black there too, something to define it and really make it stand out. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I want it subtle. I don't know. But that was my idea for those. Take those off because I still have a lot of stuff to do. Another thing I'm going to do is just stress the edges of these. I might not use them all. I have a lot more I didn't put on here. These are just the few that I thought, and it's really, really busy. It's really overpowering. So I will probably cut some of the strips down. And I brought in a stamp set. I wanted to use this sunshine. So I'm going to cut some of them out just as the shape, like that. And I can stamp on them. I'll probably do them in this gold color. I'm not really sure. I might do it on white and then ink it. Yeah, we'll see. I can do a couple of them and try it out. But I have this piece I'm going to use for maybe some journaling. I have the pamphlet from it, so I'll probably tuck that behind the layout just to have it with the layout. And then I cut this paper clip from a Picture My Life card that they had from, oh, what collection was it? I'm not sure. A recent one, but I really like these paper clips. I use them on several layouts. But it brings the blue up from my coat to there, and then of course the blue in this corner. So we'll get the stamp thing done and distress some of my edges. I'll show you how I distress my edges. I have this little tool. I believe it's from Close to My Heart. It doesn't say Close to My Heart, so it might be not. But I'll take the paper and I will just rough it up. And I really want it rough. I want it with the texture. And I also have a dashed line stamp that I'm going to stamp down the center of whatever ones I decide to have on the top. Because some of them I have several layers underneath, and I want to really highlight those. So it'll go like that. So see how much texture that brings? And with the stamped image in the middle, I could even give it a fold to give it some more dimension, to have it sticking up like that. But that'll be really cool. But this, I don't want to cover it up, right? So I'm going to cut this one down just so that it is showing on the outside of this one like that. And I'll do that with all of them, and I won't bore you with it. Maybe I'll leave it in and just speed it up a lot. How's that? Okay, so you can watch some of it. All right, I brought out the fossilized amber again, and I'm going to stamp the sun with it. I don't really mind if it is, the middle of it is full of ink, because I don't want sending sunshine particularly. I just want the yellow sun. And of course, this is a certain shape. So let's see if I can get it lined up here. And then I'll do a second generation on the other one as well. I think there'll be enough ink on here. Maybe not. Because they're going to be tucked behind the photo, I think. I thought I would add some color to these pieces as long as I had them out, because you never know. Whoops. I'm just going to piece them anyway, so I guess it's okay that it broke. Now with my journaling pen, and this is the 05, I'm just going to add a little bit of journaling line and interest to these. I brought out the archival black, and I'm going to use it to stamp this stitched line. I don't remember what stamp set this was from. I just leave it on my block because I use it a lot. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to cut that one down. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and stamp all the pieces because I'm not sure which ones I want to be the top layer. And this is my version of stitching. I cheat. I have a sewing machine. Oh, but I need to get it out and use it for everything. But I need to get my organization done first. I will be coming out with organizational videos of my whole house soon. And if it's something you enjoy, I hope you join me. It will be a real life. Nobody is sponsoring it. I'm not getting any freebies. It won't be Pinterest worthy, but I do have some ideas and DIYs for organization that I will be including. So I hope people will enjoy it. And my house will be organized. That's the main goal. got my little container of circles, and I thought I'd try and find a couple that I can use for the inside of my sun. And I have a stamp I want to use right here. It says Happy Day. This is a stamp set that's really old, from close to my heart. They used to do these and you'd give them away as like gifts, I guess. I don't know. But somebody was selling it online. So I said, oh, I would love to have that because I use those little things all the time. So let me see if I can find some colors in here that coordinate. Now's the time to start arranging this. I found a little piece of jute twine. I'll see if I can get that incorporated. And this was a piece from another layout. It's the doily from Hope and Kindness collection, close to my heart. Has currently available if you're watching this during June of 2022. If not, it might still be online. I don't know, but it's a wonderful thin cut. It's big. You can see this is only a piece. But I thought I could layer that with the photos. And the photo here, I think I'm going to get this done. I'm going to mount it on black and then put those pieces behind it. And I'm going to stagger these a little bit. So let's do that now. And I'm bringing these pieces in because it has the stitching along the border there. And these pieces have the like sun ray explosion. So it's really fun layering idea. I brought out some pieces of cardstock to layer underneath, and I like this yellow. It's a basil paper, and it is honey, and it has these dots. It's like a textured, which would show just a little bit. It looks really cool. I don't know. Then I have this royal blue. It's an old Stampin' Up color. I have no idea what one it is, but I like that too. I think I like the yellow better though. And then I also brought out a dark blue. No, I don't think I like that one as much. What color is that? That is Moody Blue. I think I like the yellow the best. It just goes with the dots and the splatters and everything. All right, so I'll mount that onto that at the end. But right now I'm going to cut this down. I think all these pieces are pretty dry. I'm going to put it between my Versamats to dry and hopefully flatten out a little bit. So my photo's done. This should be dry. Now at second glance, I really like it. Which is good, right? It's a good thing you like your layouts. If you don't like it, throw it away and do another one. But okay, yeah, I wanted the yellow at the top, so let's keep it there. I'm not liking the orange. Thinking I might be able to peel it off of there. I like the idea of it and I wanted to use it, but it just wasn't going. That one looks much better. Okay. Now let's bring in the brown. I don't need a lot. I just think it looks very pretty with that on there. I was actually going to think about covering up those people that were there. So I could do it like that. So now I got these pieces I was going to use. So let's see if we can incorporate any of these. Nope, I don't think they're going to fit. Don't think so. We got the title still to use. We're going to do capture the moment. And where can I put it? Here. It would look good right there too, right? You could do just chilling, that would fit. I could put that down here though. Put it on there. That would look cute. Look cute on that circle. I do white splatter still, that's why I'm not putting anything down yet. I still like capture the moment, but it's really big. I could do capture the in moment down here. I could do that. That would be better. Okay, let's do that. So let's get these things adhered a little bit. And I'll do the reverse layering. Okay, so let's do our white splatters now. I need to let this dry again, and then we will put it together. I completed the layout, and I need to have a conversation with my camera about turning on when I wanted to turn off and turning off when I wanted to turn on. So sorry you missed the ending, but I put the title up here and split it. That was together, so I split it with the photo in the center, and I really like how that looks. The black pulls it together. I love how adding that black and just a little bit here and the black heart there. It just really is pretty. It's so pretty. So let me give you some close-ups. You maybe can see some of that shine and the texture on those pieces. Now, being in the page protector, they won't come apart. But yeah, the stitching with that stamp looks really good. I like it. And the gold. Oh, very, very pretty. I'm glad I cut those down. That really made it look better. I was covering up too much of the background, and it's just really, I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and make sure you check out in the video description for the playlist of everybody who is making something with this sketch today. And if you could subscribe and like, I would really appreciate it. And have a wonderful day.